Brad's in his home state of Indiana, and he's putting on his outfitter hat this time around. Now that he's retired, he has more time to focus on growing big bucks and all the chores that come with the job. On this trip, Brad's going to be taking care of a good friend and NBA player, Evan Eschmeyer, along with a few other members of the usual crew. Like most typical outfitters, Brad's starting the day off checking the weather.
This is what I see them do. Sit here, check the wind back. I don't know, it looks like you got this. 13-mile-an-hour wind here, from here. 20% chance of rain. We're not expecting to see anything to shoot. But we're gonna go up there and just see if we see something.
Hi, John. Hey. How you doing? This is my daughter, Danica.
Hi.
My son, Dylan.
Good morning.
Yeah, no, she just woke up.
Rough night or what?
Oh, no.
Long enough drive to get a good nap.
Well, see, there hasn't been people back there. There was a lot of activity with the farming, but that's done. I watched the fields last night. Didn't have hardly any deer come into the fields.
So they're all
They're in the woods. But like I said, I did see 2 good bucks there last night. I'm not sure where they came from. I just, they were clear across the field.
Sounds like a plan.
Brad Miller was in the NBA for 14 years. The NBA was his life. Now that he's retired, he's going back to the woods. He's back in his home state of Indiana, ready to tackle his next pursuit, growing big old whitetails. He's hanging stands, stocking seed, and prepping food plots. So join Brad on his second life, Country Boys Outdoors.
There we go. Yeah!
Evan heads out to try to see if he can squeeze in a kill before the storm hits.
I think in 2 years it'll be really nice. He stopped broadside at 33 yards for a picture. Now he just needs his big brother to do that. But he's looking at something over there. I'm hoping there's something bigger gonna come out. Something's got his attention.
The wind seems to have died down a bit, which is good news for Brad and the gang.
I think everything we just saw tells us the rut may be kicking in a little early this year. This cold snap. Little scraping, little rubbing, little licking. He's obviously interested in this doe. I don't think it's anything serious, but he's definitely paying attention. I was surprised when he started charging to the corner. I thought it was going to be another buck.
The day ends up being a bust due to the storm picking up, so everybody headed back to the lodge to relax for the night and rest up for tomorrow's hunt.
Yeah, you can tell big time what he's got. He's a good buck.
Look, he's only probably barely 3.
I was gonna say he's not very old either. Be hard to pass him up though. Oh yeah. Oh my God, he'll be nice though.
Oh, we got everything. We got some house-made mac and cheese with the Mornay sauce, some mashed potato, bacon, Brussels sprouts, because bacon makes everything better, everything. And then full roasted pork loin with peach caramelized onions. We got a little chicken gravy, or chicken julienne, as they call it in France. We're gonna get fat. Gonna get fat.
Evan, why aren't you hunting right now? Because it's about 25-mile-an-hour winds, rainy, and any sane-minded deer is not moving around. And it's dark, so rest up for tomorrow morning.
The rain finally looked like it was going to give the crew a break. so they took advantage of it and headed out into the woods.
It's time to kill something.
Okay. He looks like a scarecrow. You going crabbing, man?
What?
Look a lot. You had the high waters kicking.
You like that, man? I got the rain gear on. Trying to get too wet today.
What's our game plan? Are we waiting on anybody? Or are we ready?
Oh, we're ready.
So Evan, you know where you're going? Not yet?
No, he's going back and forth. I'm going to drive pat because literally it's on the way. Like, yeah, we're going to go past
He's
it in
gonna go
case
back and hunt with the guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the
Saying I'm on.
Well, this freaking weather world, man. The old barometer's heading straight down. That's not a good sign. Yeah.
All right, let's roll. Got you a cushion today as an upgrade.
Yeah.
I mean, life's getting better.
All right, man. So
Anything looks good for you. If you like whatever you see, shoot it.
if you like, you like. All right. So just I'll meet you out here on the road.
Brad and John split ways, both wanting to come back dragging big old horns behind them.
I'll try a little, toss us a butt bomb. This old windiness. Might as well try. Probably a little early, but you know, we saw some bucks, little bucks pushing some dough, so it's obviously gonna spray around in this wind. Seconds of goodness. No, it's not so much the rain, it's more of this roller coaster, freaking wind, tsunami gusts. If it dies down, we'll be all right.
So far, Evan's not seeing much, but he holds out for a bit longer against the storm. He knows in the world of hunting, patience will be rewarded.
It's clearing up to the west, though. We're gonna blow through.
Brad, being the good outfitter he is, sacrifices some great hunting time to make sure John is picked up in time before the storm hits.
The storm has come. I'm gonna wrap it up here and make sure we don't want to hear Big John getting all mad. You're leaving me in the rain in the storm. I got rain gear. So we're gonna go ahead and get down and sacrifice my hunting time. Be a good outfitter and go pick up the Bronsons.
Weather.
This weather's terrible, man.
Hot and rainy.
Yeah, man. Trees falling down.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, the big tree go down about 20 yards from me. I was like, oh man.
What's for dinner?
Hamburgers, I believe.
All in all, it looks like the deer are just not moving right now. So they call the trip a bust and plan another hunt for the winter. Brad's back in Indiana, this time in the middle of winter though. Not satisfied with the early season hunt, he's determined to get a buck down on his property before he leaves.
I'm here with B. Miller.
Joining him this time around is longtime friend Scotty.
We're overlooking a cornfield. Hopefully with the opener and all the pressure of the surrounding neighbors, we should be able to hopefully get a good buck, or at least Brad will. So we'll keep you posted. Don't move. Don't move. Freaking snuck right up on us. Nice 8-pointers. I didn't even hear him coming in. So we're sitting here in the middle woods. It's one of my favorite spots, my favorite property. So we're gonna draw some blood today, or we're not getting out of these stands. So sit back and get ready to make some noise ourselves.
Brad wanted to wait for a buck, but he was having the same luck as Scotty. So when he saw that doe walking in, he just couldn't resist. As usual, there's not much of a tracking job.
Fresh doe meat in Indiana. Man, I've been waiting to shoot a deer in Indiana. That's my first Indiana deer. That's my first Indiana whitetail, so. Down, baby, down goes the doe. I love that sound. That is a rifled slug through the shoulder. Obviously, she didn't go anywhere. This is where she was standing. This is where she dropped. Smells like dinner. Gotta shoot the does. You have to.
We looked down like I was like, don't move this morning. And we heard something walking and stopped like 5 yards away. It was like a Metz 8 sitting down there. We both looked at it, but he like kind of just went across there, didn't spook me, something wasn't right, just went back in.
Brad heads back with the doe, but Scotty decides to get back in the stand and hold out a little longer.
We're back in the same stand that we were this morning, where we had that crazy morning. Brad shot a deer, and we had deer running all over, but temperatures have gotten a lot hotter than it has the last couple days. But you know, it's November and it's the opener of the gun season, so we'll see what happens. Muzzle over, put her down. It was probably a pretty good boat, probably 100 and some yards, but old Brad's gonna be happy. Out here at B. Miller's farm, it's been first day of the Indiana opener, and we had a bunch of does pile out, and I ended up just taking a doe and just filling out the license and waiting on Brad. He was hunting back in the woods and waiting on him to get here. Haven't heard from him, but the doe didn't go too far. It's just sitting out in the field, and we watched her go down, so not a bad day. At least I can know I can still kill a deer. It's been a while. There's this one doe that was just with two that was like walk by, circle around, try to sniff, you know, just for like 10 minutes. Yeah. It's the old lady. Yep, still had it in me. Yeah. Yep. That's one of them that snorted at me before.
She's done busted our ass, I'm sure, a few times.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
They came out like they should at Metz. It's a doe haven at night.
It is.
Get the bucks to come out after them, but
That many does there. Something's back there a little bit.
for sure.
Well, we all know Brad won't be satisfied until he gets a buck on the ground. Today's his last chance to get it done. Brad and Scotty need to figure out who'd be sitting in what stand, and this is accomplished from original country boy style.
We're gonna flip a can of chew here to decide, and then we gotta throw a dart. So it's like whoever's closest kill shot picks first type of deal or something like that.
Yep.
So we're gonna decide our fate of who kills the buck. This means someone's gonna kill one.
Yep. You call it, I'll call it in the air. Heads.
That's tails.
Yep. Whoever gets closest, or the best killing shot.
Best killing shot.
Yep.
Find him. He's down.
I gotta get a hard shot to beat that.
Oh! Well, that wasn't a hard shot.
All right.
All right, now I gotta draw and figure out if I'm gonna go back to the woods or go sit on the field. A little shake and shimmy. I'm gonna go to Middle Woods.
Hey, it was frickin', that's how you
It was
decide.
meant to be. Going back to the mid-woods per fate with one bullet, one buck tag left in Indiana.
We all know that regardless of where Brad sits, he's just content to be out in the woods.
All right, well, up in the stand about noon, got the old 870 out, Old Faithful, sitting on this little cornfield. You know, hopefully one of these shooters comes out and we can put the smack down.
So far, Brad doesn't see much besides some little critters, but minutes later, he spies 2 bucks coming in from a distance. Brad holds his breath as one of the bucks comes within feet of the tree stand. For a second, Brad thinks all is lost and the buck's been spooked, but he doesn't run too far off.
Oh yeah, big buck down, baby. Right down there, one shot. And you go 10 feet. Let's go get him. All right, let's go check him out. Know which buck this is? Mr. Broke Time. That's who I thought. Old Broke Time. He said they need to be out of here. It's helping out the management. Nice Midwest buck right here. Good size. No, broke here from fighting. Broke here from fighting. Saw another one. little 7-pointer. This is the one I got the choice was made to take him out of the herd. Happy about it, good with it. Yeah, it's a typical clean 10, 200-incher. The old Midwest buck, Matt B. Miller, put the smack down on him today. Gonna be eating good now.
The early season hunting on Brad's property may have been a little tough, but coming back in winter was definitely the right choice. Brad got his buck down and a doe to boot, and Scotty got himself a nice old doe as well.